Hi everyone, this is Manjusha Radhakrishnan. I'm the entertainment editor, Gulf News. Today we have man of the moment, Bollywood star Sonu Sood, who turns director with Fateh. Firstly, I'm going to go for the jugular. Everybody is talking about how Bollywood is not making great movies. People want to leave the place, including director Anurag Kashyap. What do you think? Is Bollywood really going creatively bankrupt?
No, I don't think so. I think good films always work. It's not about Bollywood or South. I've always been doing movies down South. In fact, I've done more films down Telugu, Tamil than Hindi. And I always believe that good cinema always worked. I remember when I started my journey down South, most of the people used to say, "Yeah, why not working in South, in Bollywood and you're leaving movies?" I always felt I need to be a part of a film which can proudly say it's a good content. So Bollywood films have done really well. You know, we have seen last couple of years some big numbers have been generated. But like I said, if you want to make audience sit and notice something good, you have to at least make sure that they realize there's a lot of hard work that has been put on screen. A film works or it fails, that's not in your hand, but that hard work has to be seen on screen. So I think that needs to be done, and it's high time we do that.
Right, because there is a criticism often that Bollywood, they take their audiences for granted. There's a formula, a set formula.
Ji.
As long as there's great stunts, there's a bit of story and some songs, and you're sorted. Do you think we should deviate from that entire narrative?
I think every individual who wants to start or make a film, they believe that they're making a Sholay till it comes in front of the audience. But like I said, somewhere someone loses the plot and the right film is not made. So that's what we have also experienced as an actor working in a project, and it happens. You can smell the project when it's going wrong.
Really?
Yeah, you can. But like I always say, we have seen films who have been shot on a very average note, but a lot of hard work has been put in. Those films do well also.
Right.
Maybe a layman won't realize, but as an actors, we do realize when we are in a project. So I think it's very important to respect the audience who are very, very well informed in today's time. So yes, if you make good content, you can't go wrong.
Really, with Fateh, what would you say works actually? I mean, you said it tackles cyber crimes,
Right.
which is like the hot button
Right.
topic, right?
Right.
It happens to all of us.
Right.
I mean, we have all
Right.
been subjected to fraud
Yeah.
in some way.
Right.
Were you a victim of fraud? How did this whole thing
This
come
one,
about?
one defake that happened once, but that was when I was shooting for the film. But otherwise, the whole journey of what they started with a lot of real incidents that I was addressed to take care during the time of COVID, when people were trying to reach out to me for help.
Yes.
Whether it was a medical help or education or jobs, but there were cyber frauds around in the space who cheated them. So I thought this needs to be addressed. So that's how I started writing Fateh. And when Fateh was complete, I believe that we have to wrap it or present to the audience in a space which they should enjoy, because no one just wants to listen to the gyan that you want to give it to them. So I think action was something that I'm very comfortable with. So I thought, why not do an action space which I always missed doing all these years, and make a word of my own.
Right. Sonu, yesterday or day before yesterday was Golden Globes, where all the women were in their 40s and 50s.
Wow.
Ageism has completely,
Right.
Hollywood has
Right.
shattered it.
Right.
Do you think Bollywood is at least halfway there where we embrace? Because you have chosen somebody like Jacqueline Fernandez.
Right.
She's going through a tough phase,
Right.
but you have rehabilitated her through this film.
Right.
Is this your way of perhaps paying it forward or giving people, artists another chance?
No, I would say, we always, form perceptions about people. Okay, someone is going through a tough time, someone is not doing well in life, someone is doing good. That's why we need to sign an artist. So I always try to swim against the tide. If someone is successful, casting someone in that film is no big deal. Everyone wants to run. If you cast people who are new, give them new chances, give an artist the due, I think that makes a lot of difference. Most of the people in my film are the newcomers. The editor in the film, Yash Parekh, is his first film, because I thought that, there's a certain edit pattern that I believed in the film, and I said, okay, let me give a chance to a new
Okay.
one. So I think it's very important for technicians or producers or directors who have established to give new breed a chance so that we can see new cinema.
Excellent. And you're doing action. You said you want to go back to it.
Yeah.
Did you have to direct it or produce it to actually be, do something that you truly want to do?
Very interesting, Manjusha. I want to tell you all the films that I've done in my career of 22 years. The action has just been told that there's an action sequence. We need 5 days of action, we need 10 days of action, we do the action, we go back home and we say, oh wow, what action we have done. We are never given a script of an action. So when I was writing Fateh, I was writing the script of action. So there's an action sequence which has everything. Okay, if Fateh is fighting with the guns, the gun gets over, he starts fighting with the magazine. The magazine gets over, he finds a kettle, he starts fighting the kettle, or a cup, or a pan, or whatever is around, he starts making those weapons. So this is a script that has to be written.
Right.
So I wrote that script and I thought that the whole sequence has to be one single cut. There shouldn't be any cut. That's what my son Ayan said. Dad, if you want to make an action sequence, it should be that Bollywood hasn't seen it. Make something like that. So this is how that particular action sequence was inspired. We got Lee Whittaker, who has shot, Fast and Furious and Captain Marvel and Jurassic Park 2, come and shoot what I wrote. So I feel if you want to make the action look real, it has to be written. The script has to be written for the action sequence. Those single punches have to be put on paper, then you can shoot it.
Never I thought Bollywood, that is the thing. People didn't have script at some point in their lives. Now they do, is it?
They always had, but maybe how ready they are to accept that it's fully baked to be served. But like I said, if it's not on paper, it's not going to come on screen.
Right. Marco, a movie, Malayalam movie, which is known for its maximalist violence, full of gore and blood, is doing very well.
Right.
At any point, did you tell perhaps your stunt director that this is too much? Let's draw the line here. Perhaps. I don't want to alienate the family audiences.
So no, not at all. When I used to think, I remember there was a sequence in which there's a guy comes and I put a sword in his chest and I hang him against the wall,
Nice.
and I remove my my coat and I hang it on the sword, or the javelin thing. So my action director said, "Man, how do you think all that, man? This is not real. Let's make it happen. Something that has not been seen by people is what you need to show them."
You are a self-made actor. Nepotism debate has been carried on even in 2025. But when you look back on your journey, do you think you made it on your own steam? There was nobody to give you a leg up, perhaps.
Yeah, because when you're not connected, it takes time to happen. But when you're in the part of the industry, you have someone to guide you. One generation has to struggle. The second generation is an easy one. It's always going to be there, whether it's in movies, whether it's in a restaurant business, or whether it's do anything. One generation has to struggle. So I think I went through my share of struggle.
But you have lived to tell the tale and you've entertained us along the way. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
And all the best for Fateh, your directorial debut.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.